When David Cunningham unexpectedly inherited an old mansion from a distant relative, he saw it as a chance for a fresh start. The house, grand yet decayed at the edges, stood at the heart of a misty forest. Its eerie atmosphere was palpable from the moment he stepped inside. Dust settled like a shroud over the antique furniture, and the wooden floorboards creaked underfoot as if whispering old secrets. But what drew David's attention most was the door to the basement, secured with a thick, rusted padlock that seemed untouched for years. Neighbors spoke of the house's haunted reputation, but David dismissed their tales as superstitions. One night, as he tried to settle into his new home, David heard an unsettling noise, like a soft scraping, coming from the basement. He shook it off, attributing the sound to the house aging and settling into itself. But the noises persisted, growing louder each night. Shadows danced in the corners of his vision, fleeting but unsettling. His sleep was plagued by nightmares, dark figures slipping through the walls, whispering his name. It wasn't long before David decided he needed to confront whatever lay behind the basement door. Gripping a crowbar, he snapped the padlock and descended into the cold, damp abyss. The basement was more cavernous than he imagined, the air thick with must and decay. In the flicker of his flashlight, he saw movement, a shifting shadow that seemed to crawl along the walls. "Who's there?" he called out, his voice breaking the silence. The shadow didn't answer with words but slowly took shape, coalescing into a form that resembled a man but lacked any discernible features. David felt an unnatural pull towards the entity, as if a part of the darkness was calling to him, drawing him in. Whispers filled the room, echoing unsettling truths about his family's past and the house's dark history. The shadow revealed that it had once been human, cursed to wander the basement for eternity. David's distant relative had dabbled in dark arts, binding the spirit to the house. Horror gripped him as he realized the entity had been waiting for him, the last of the bloodline, to complete the cycle.